I was going to say, does daylight affect shadows? That's my question.
Yeah.
I know. So, I mean, you have to take that into account when you're actually measuring shadows. They don't,
bright.
yeah, I know. They just take sunlight, like the sun is actually causing all the daylight. There's nothing else involved in that process. You've heard the excuse when you were in school, like, what causes the sky to be blue? Remember this one? Well, what was the elementary school level? You don't know what they say in elementary school?
The scattering of light, probably the basic scattering of light.
What causes it to be blue is that, like, I think it's what's the two colors that make blue in the spectrum? There's two colors you can apply together. Really? I think it's green and here, I'll look that up. I can't remember.
I thought blue was like a base color. Like, I don't know how.
Yeah, blue is a base color, but I mean, you can combine certain colors to make other colors. So I'm going to cheat because I'm lazy right now. I'm tired of it.
Green is blue and yellow. So
yeah. So I mean, let's see. Hey Siri, what two colors make blue? Magenta and I can't pronounce cyan.
Ooh,
you mix the two.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's no real base colors. There's always two colors that will make that color.
Well, at sunrise and sunset, there's some pretty beautiful fuchsia-looking skies. You know how they're fuchsia or orange around dusk and dawn?
Yeah. Well, that's due to atmospherical hazing. He'll tell you it's refracting the light at that angle, and it causes the spectrum to turn that color. So that's why they say the sky is blue. It's really when the parallel light of the sun from 93 million miles away those photons hit our atmosphere, it automatically refracts to the point where it makes it blue. And I was also told there was a thin gaseous atmosphere around the moon that gave it the night glow that it has. That's the way they explained it in science class. And I forgot what two gases that actually give the moon its bright color. It reflects.
Well, have you noticed that the moon will be dark orange all the way to like a bright white?
Well, David, I think it probably is a primary color, but there are colors that all colors have a color you can make into it. I think red is a primary color, yellow is a primary color, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Red, yellow, like Roy G. Biv.
Yeah.
Well, purple, I guess, is anyways, I just say Roy G. Biv, red, green, blue.
Yeah, I heard that. My dad used to run around saying that crap when I was younger. He'll be like studying something like, I think he got involved with refraction of light and Newton and his. What did Newton do? He split the light with a prism, and he started his theory. I think all light was white until it was broken down by the prism, and it becomes all the colors it is. So everything that you see has that light spectrum to it. Colors are reflected like that way off of objects. Pigments that are in.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, a question I want: why does white light not have a frequency? If all the other Roy G. Biv does, on the electromagnetic spectrum, why? Because I guess it depends with their photon, how they say that all the Roy G. Biv photons combine together, because each photon itself is its own color. Is what they are saying, and then they make white. But you also got not just how light is emitted, but you also got like light absorption in materials, which is a whole other thing about it. But what was our conversation?
We're talking about the sky. What makes the sky blue? Basically, this is what I was explaining to. It was basically sunlight. I think it was the hydrogen, oxygen, and the nitrogen molecules, or something about them that reflect the light that way. I don't know. I can't.
They also go into ionization. Like in a fluorescent light bulb, how they say ionization works. It's basically an electron hitting another electron. It excites at a certain frequency and then ejects a photon, which apparently that photon will have a certain frequency that make it a certain color.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like photons, because then they say They will do the double slit laser experiment where they'll call it a wave. Now it's duality.
You're talking about the quantum eraser.
I don't know, just light in itself and daylight, and then how ionization works with daylight, the way they claim.
You're talking about the double slit experiment, what you were talking about, right?
Yeah. Well, daylight. Well, that's one thing too. Like frequencies, a rainbow is polarized, but a prism is not.